Defense Updates has reached more than 150,000 subscribers. We're genuinely thankful to our viewers. You keep us going. We don't dilute your video watching experience in this channel with sponsored products. If you like what we're doing, kindly support us on Patreon. www.patreon.com/defenseupdates. North Korea's leader, Kim Jong-un, had said a nuclear launch button is always on my table and warned the US it will never be able to start a war. In a televised New Year's speech, he said the entire US was within range of North Korean nuclear weapons, adding, "This is reality, not a threat." In response, US President Donald Trump has said that his nuclear button is much bigger and more powerful than North Korean leader Kim Jong-un's. Here's the quote. North Korean leader Kim Jong-un just stated that the nuclear button is on his desk at all times. Will someone from his depleted and food-starved regime please inform him that I too have a nuclear button, but it's a much bigger and more powerful one than his, and my button works. In this video, Defense Updates analyzes why Kim's nuclear button is puny when compared to President Trump's.
Number 5.
North Korean missile and nuke program have made great progress, but still have a long way to go. The command structure, communication, and technical logistics are still to be sorted out. The reliability of the systems are suspect and can be best described as being in advanced stage of testing. US, on the other hand, has perfected its weapons for over 50 years and has got its arsenal in always ready state that can be used anytime with reliability and high precision.
Number 4.
North Korea has no bomber capable of delivering nuclear warhead as of now, and there's no indication that it will have one in the near future. The US Air Force fleet of 2017 has 3 strategic bombers, B-52 Stratofortress, B-1B Lancer, and B-2 Spirit stealth bomber. The Boeing B-52 Stratofortress is American long-range, subsonic, jet-powered strategic bomber. The B-52 has been in active service with the USAF since 1955. As of now, 58 are in active service with 18 in reserve. The B-1B Lancer is a supersonic, variable sweep wing, heavy bomber used by the United States Air Force, USAF. US has 100 of these, with a significant number being present in Guam. The B-2 Spirit was developed to take over the United States Air Force vital penetration missions, able to travel deep into enemy territory to deploy their ordnance, which can include nuclear weapons. Stealth capability provides greater freedom of action as the bomber can evade enemy air defenses. US has 21 of these.
Number 3.
North Korean missiles like the Hwasong-12, the Hwasong-14, and the Hwasong-15 are transported on a Transporter Erector Vehicle (TEL), but launched from a detachable platform on a concrete pad. This has several operational ramifications. It will increase the time required to launch the missiles and limit the number of launch locations to pre-sited and pre-constructed launch pads. North Korea is under constant surveillance by radars and satellites of US, South Korea, and Japan. These missile sites are vulnerable to even a modest preemptive attacks when in launch pads. US has multitude of options that can target these sites at moment's notice, like stealth bombers or Tomahawk cruise missiles. America's ICBM Minuteman III is designed to be launched from missile silos. A missile silo is a vertical cylindrical structure constructed underground for the storage and launching of intercontinental ballistic missiles, ICBMs. These structures typically have the missile some distance below ground, protected by a large blast door on top. They're usually connected physically and/or electronically to a missile launch control center. They're much more resilient to preemptive attacks. Minuteman III was also the first true MIRV-capable missile. It can carry a maximum of 3 warheads, which can be independently targeted, making it much more effective.
Number 2.
Nuclear-powered ballistic missile submarines are considered to be the most survival nuke delivery option. Their ability to stay underwater is restrained only by human endurance to stay underwater. This makes them virtually undetectable as they can loiter in the vast oceans indefinitely away from prying eyes of enemy aircrafts or satellites. North Korea has none. US has Ohio-class submarines. The 14 ballistic missile submarines of Ohio-class together carry approximately 50% of the total US active inventory of strategic thermonuclear warheads. Each of these carry 24 UGM-133A Trident II submarine-launched ballistic missiles, built by Lockheed Martin Space Systems. The Trident II is multiple independent reentry vehicle (MIRV) capable and hence can carry multiple warheads, with each warhead being assigned to a different target. It can be configured with two types of MIRVs. The Mark V MIRV can carry up to 14 W-88 475 kiloton warheads, while the Mark IV MIRV having the ability to carry 14 W-76 100 kiloton warheads. To give viewers a perspective, Little Boy atomic bomb dropped on Hiroshima had a yield of 15 kiloton of TNT, and Fat Man atomic bomb that was detonated over Nagasaki had a yield of 21 kiloton of TNT. New START Strategic Arms Reduction Treaty between the United States and Russian Federation agreed on having only 8 warheads per missile, so currently Trident II has MIRV with 8 warheads. A full salvo from an Ohio-class submarine, which can be launched in less than 1 minute, could unleash up to 24 Trident II missiles, each with 8 warheads. In other words, 192 nuclear warheads in total. This is enough to obliterate a huge portion of the Earth's landmass.
Number 1.
While North Korea asserts it will be keeping up its nuclear arsenal in quality and quantity, US officials estimate it currently has 60 nuclear weapons, with many being very low-yield ones. Siegfried Hecker of Johns Hopkins University in Washington, D.C. estimated that North Korea produced enough highly enriched uranium to make 6 additional nuclear bombs a year. Hecker had toured North Korea's main Yongbyon nuclear facility in 2010. As of 2017, the US has an inventory of 6,800 nuclear warheads. Of these, 2,800 are retired and awaiting dismantlement, and 4,018 are part of the US stockpile. Of the stockpiled warheads, the US stated in its April 2017 New START declaration that 1,411 are deployed on ICBMs, SLBMs, and strategic bombers. The numbers overwhelmingly favor the US. President Trump's tweet is actually a reflection of reality and represents the exact ground situation. In a nuclear exchange, North Korea stands no chance and will be obliterated. In simple words, it would be suicidal for Kim to initiate any step that may lead to a nuclear war. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos like this. Hit the like button if you find the video interesting, and kindly provide your feedback in the comment section. This will help us improve.